Everybody, let's just act like we're starting again.
Yes.
That's the beautiful thing about editing.
I know. I mean, I was just fresh out the shower, I think.
Fresh and so clean.
Yes.
We're going. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just in a good mood anyways.
Yeah, man. What a great day, too.
I'm in a good mood anyways. Welcome to Chris Sees the Internet for the first time today.
Yes. Was the other one?
If you're on the audio version, you have no idea what just happened. So just let's leave it at that. It's for the people on the video version. So, but the people on the audio version, you know, everything is so fresh and so clean. My name is KILLcRey. This is PlatformCollection. Every Sunday at 7 o'clock, that's where you'll find Chris Sees the Internet, hosted by myself and the ever so beautiful, the ever so rugged, the ever so whimsical, fresh and so clean OG Hip Hop Eddie is in the casa.
What up, everybody? How's it going out there?
What I'm trying to say though, Eddie, is that we are flamas.
Oh, it's like a fire. It's a fire thing happening.
We're flame right now, bro.
Man.
I don't know if you know this, but Chris Sees the Internet is catching some flames.
I did have to take my jacket off.
We're heating up, as they would say, as the kids would say.
Oh.
We're heating up. We're finding our groove.
Oh,
you know?
Okay.
We're becoming what we're always meant to be. The greatest internet show of all time.
With Flamas.
Flama.
Yes, let's do it.
Flama, y'all.
Yes.
Hashtag Flama for Chris Sees the Internet. I'm on one today, y'all.
Yes.
I'm on one today. I feel good. I'm happy. I chilled with my boys today, the Invisible Ponchos. If y'all didn't know,
we were invisible.
We are here, and we are ready to make our rugged return back to the stage, March 4th in Santa Ana, live from La Santa.
Yes.
That's OC exciting. Stand up, Santa Ana stand up, LA stand up, Tumex, Exa Stereo, Filiano.
Oh, Filiano.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? La Santa, OC. Are you kidding me? Radio Inactive. Are you kidding me?
No, man, I don't think you're kidding anybody.
La Santa.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man, what a great
with special
option.
Guests. Special guests. None other than the translucent ones themselves, riding majestic steeds. KILLcRey, OG Hip Hop Eddie, Gene Flow, the Invisible Ponchos will be in the house, and we got some shit in store for you.
There's some surprises coming out.
We got some shit in store for y'all.
Los Panchos Invisibles.
Look, it's first of all, it's Tumex's birthday, so obviously you know we're all going to be turned the fuck up. It's obviously an honor for us, the Ponchos, to come through, because that's a tight family over there. You guys know that. The Shapeshifters, Visionaries, that's a tight family.
It's going to be a full house, man.
So for them to even open the door and invite us in to just rock for the night. Woo!
So fire, man.
Fire.
And thank you. And
Santa Ana, get ready. You're about to get fucked up. Santa Ana. You
gotta be ready for this show. You gotta be ready.
Eddie, I can't even talk.
I know, man. It's mind blowing what's gonna happen.
It's about to go down, though. Stay tuned for more information later on. We got a show to do right now, so everybody calm the fuck down, please. Take your seats. Everybody take your seats, especially you in the back. Take your seats.
All the way down. Yep. Okay.
If you're at home, calm the kids down. I know they probably started to cry right now. Mm-hmm. We are an adult show. I'm saying that right off the bat. We are an adult show.
But you're free to do whatever you want.
You're free to do whatever you want, though. I also believe in America, and you're free to do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. But we're an adult show, so be prepared. Cover Granny's ears. You know what I mean? Tell the kids to go, play with their phones.
Or go memes. Do something.
Tell the homies, go memes, I said. Man, dude, We got a really dope show today. We got the homie Sully coming up later on in the show, right? He's going to come on and talk about this amazing things that he's doing with Secret Saviors of Underground Hip Hop. He released an instrumental album, NFT style. So we've been talking about NFTs on the show. People in the chat room been wanting to know what it really is. I do too. I'm with y'all. I got y'all.
Mm-hmm.
If I find out, I'm finding out too what the hubbub is all about. I'm learning as well. And when I learn, I'm going to share with y'all. Sully's going to come on, sprinkle us a little bit because he's releasing his record right there on the net.
Yeah, man. It's
on the internets. And what a better show to come on to talk about the internets than Chris Sees the Internet, right?
We're all
Sully, we got the exclusive. From what I hear, we got the exclusive. So Sully's going to be up here. And then a young artist by the name of Paris Martin. We're going to introduce you to this gentleman tonight. Some of you may or may not be that familiar with him, but trust me, this man is doing work. If you're in the West Coast scene, he's out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's a young cat making moves. I want to talk to him about what he used to do before he rapped because he's got an interesting story. So we're going to get to know him too. Paris Martin coming up at 7:30.
Oh, that's exciting, man.
Yeah. A lot of things going on this week though, man. I feel like we have to say something about the Joe Rogan thing only because it talks a little bit about censorship. I remember 2 Live Crew. I remember NWA. I remember marching on the White House. I remember when hip hop went up against the White House before, and now we got the White House talking about Joe Rogan. For good reason or bad reason? What say you? What say you? I don't know. I'll tell you this. Joe put his foot in his mouth and said some dumbass shit for sure.
Yeah, he did, man.
Without a doubt, pretty much sure that everybody listening has done the same too. Do I think Joe Rogan is racist? No. I don't. I'd just be honest with you. I don't think he's racist. I think he's privileged.
Difference.
Oh, no. I could get canceled just for saying that. But I do think that is. I think a white man with a lot of money has probably, and he's been rich for a while, has probably lived a certain way for a while, and probably doesn't think a lot about his actions as, say, somebody of a darker skin pigmentation might have to think about all their actions all the fucking time. He probably doesn't do that, so he's probably going to make some mistakes from here and there, but I am a forgiving person, but I'm also not black, so my black listeners, what say you? Because that's what I do. I'll tell you this. When a issue comes up concerning black people, you know who I ask? Black people. That's the only right answer. Just like if somebody was talking about Mexican issues, you shouldn't ask a white guy from New York what they think about Mexican issues. You feel me? I think we all can feel that.
That makes sense.
I think it is okay to go, Joe said some racist shit. Joe didn't really mean to be racist. Times have changed. Maybe Joe's not up to speed with how times have changed, which he's probably not because he's privileged. He has money. He doesn't live in the world you live in. Cool. Bring that to his attention. And now let's see what he does. I think that's the best you can do. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to get canceled. Black, white, Chinese, Mexican. We're all going to get canceled for saying some dumb shit at some point in your life. That is the reality. The part that I hate is it feels like the government, the media, it feels like they all think we're little kids and that we just can't figure this out on our own, that we don't need the White House to censor some shit. We don't need companies to censor some shit. We could just decide whether we want to listen to it or not. How about that there? I think that's a good way we can go at this, guys, because we're adults. I don't think we need people saying we need to cancel people. We need to have dialogue. We need to figure out how to talk to each other. Canceling people means we don't ever get to hear the side that we're canceling. And that means none of us get smarter. And that's dumb.
There's a lot of canceling happening, man.
So that's what I got to say about that. As far as what Joe said, deplorable. I've been a long time listener of Joe, and I've heard a few times. There are a lot of things I disagree with Joe, and I do feel like as he's gotten older, he's gotten more conservative. Newsflash. That's what happens to everybody. You will all get older. You will all be seen as more conservative than the people coming after you.
Yeah, man.
That's the facts.
Crazy world out there.
The facts. Eddie, the facts
are the facts.
That's the facts, man.
On Chris Sees the Internet.
On Chris Sees the Internet. What can we say, bro? That is, that's what it is. So that's all I think about Joe. I wish them all the best. I hope they work that out. But I feel like $200 million in your bank probably makes it feel a little bit less hurtful. Speaking of hurtful and heartful, the Heartful Truth is coming up very soon, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. Right here on the Platform Collection Network. The ladies are about to bring it. 7 Octobers. I almost called her October 7th for some reason. 7 Octobers. And Melly. Sisters. Doing a podcast about the emotional journeys of artists. So from what I hear, the rumblings around the office, Noah James is coming on their show to talk about losing your grandparents. Mm-hmm. Wow. That's crazy because they I guess Melly and Seven have lost their grandmother recently. Noah, it's pretty publicly known if you're a follower of Noah James that he lost his grandma. She was a big part of his art, been a cover of his record, tattoos, all that.
Yeah.
But they're going to have those kind of conversations. And then they're going to have XP the Marksman to come on and talk about relationships with your mom as an artist. What?
That's
crazy. They're coming out swinging. They want to have the dopest show. So, game on, ladies. Game on. Welcome to the fight. By the way, welcome to the fight. It's about time. It's about time you guys came. So the ladies are in the house starting very soon.
Very, very
Make sure you subscribe. Turn on the alerts because we're going to drop those shows soon. They're happening soon. Eddie, correct? Eddie's a producer on the show.
They are happening. I mean, they will be done.
Well, don't tell them the dates yet, but relatively soon?
Soon.
Yeah.
Within a couple of weeks.
There you go. But it's called The Heartful Truth.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, yeah, definitely.
That's really cool, right? That's like a cool name. I like the logos. I like everything. I like the feel. I can't wait to get a Heartful Truth t-shirt.
Do we get a commercial from that?
We do got a commercial. So, let's play a couple commercials, and then we're going to come back with Paris Martin. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Yes, let's do this. This is Chris Sees the Internet.
I'm the difference between being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone magnets stuck to your head. Boo gaga, boo lady gaga. I'm the difference between being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone magnets stuck to your head. I don't have the genetic makeup to keep it simple, and I know about the agenda to keep my signals scrambled. So thus, other than appealing to intellects, other like I understand that my music isn't here to
You wait. Gotta do this. Hey, this is Parker Edison, and I'm host of the Parker Edison Project podcast.
Recording in progress.
It's been a rough 12 months for everybody, and a lot of life has been put on hold. Some of it's just been plain old canceled.
Recording
so here's
stopped.
some good news for you. The Parker Edison Project is back for season 2. The first episode drops March 9th. I don't know about you, but that's a long time to wait. So we cooked up 2 episodes in the meantime. We got uncut stories, insights from the underground. The first bonus episode is January 12th. wherever you get your podcast. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. Micah Nine's talking about writing for Jesse Jackson's presidential campaign. We even got a little snippet from your man KILLcRey. It's going to be bonkers. Be there January 12th, wherever you get your podcasts. Bang.
Parker Edison. There you go.
All right, man.
PEP Project. Make sure you guys check that out. Anywhere podcasts are found. We're trying to get this guest situated really quick here. Don't mind us. As we're waiting for him. Again, we're bringing on the homie Parris Martin. If you're unfamiliar with my dude, you're going to get familiar with him today. In fact, let me go ahead.
Oh, it's cracking. Can you hear me?
Okay, I got you, Parris. Here we are. Parris, ladies and gentlemen, Parris Martin. Chris sees the internet. Hey, man, thank you for taking the time. I was explaining to the people. Well, let me just tell you this. So this is how I kind of found out about you. You're obviously a performing artist. You do shows around California and whatnot.
Right.
And as you know, being an indie artist, one of the things we all kind of do is look at flyers, right? So we see flyers out. And I noticed over the last year, a little bit more than that, I started to see your name pop up more and more on flyers, right? And then the way it normally works, we've been doing this for a while. We've seen artists come and go and build their way up, go, and then move on to other levels. But it usually seems at the beginning, if they're finding some sort of heat behind themselves, they start doing more shows. They start meeting more people. Their network gets bigger, right?
Right.
People that we know that are artists as well start talking about them, or they'll go like, "Hey, have you checked out so-and-so?" So I kind of just started to watch your career build, and I think you're doing some really dope stuff, man. I feel like you really care about what you're doing. You seem really passionate about what you're doing. So I just wanted to have you on, introduce you to the community, and hopefully they could follow you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and maybe kind of how you got started in the game?
How y'all doing? I'm from the Midwest, so I've been out here in LA for a little bit. And I would say how I got started. Well, I started rocking shows probably back when I used to live in Memphis. I used to live in Memphis for like a couple of years before I moved to LA. So that was my first time ever like performing, because that was like the city of like performing. It's jazz. So I jumped out there. I think I started, my first show was like a Christmas Eve, like big open mic down there. So like, and you know what I mean? And the crazy thing about it was with a live band. So I didn't even get to use the low vocals, none of that. So I went out there, bomb. You know what I mean? Like bomb. Like I was 8th Mile, like throw up on mom's spaghetti. Like
wow.
Yeah. So I went out, like, I would say I started the journey real gritty grind, like popsicle stick and duct tape. So you know what I mean? And so what I say was, reason what kept me going, well, most part of it is that I learned a lot. And then the hunger and the drive to keep going, to see mistakes and to get better. You know what I'm saying? And then, because when I came out here to LA, bro, it's like I went from like a pond to an ocean. So now I'm a guppy in a pond. Now I'm a guppy in the ocean, where it's just sharks out here. So that just taught me how to grind hard, grind. You know, nobody know your name, nobody know nothing. So what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You can go out here, you can fold, you can go back home, you can do a lot, bro. So it's what you gonna do, you know. So that's
what were you doing? What were you doing before you got here? What was like the journey? Like, what were you doing for a living? What are you doing to, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to pay the bills, you know?
Still MCing it. The thing about me was I was one of those guys that wanted to, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really around like music and shit. Like, so I started off as a producer. So if y'all don't know, I make all my own beats.
Yeah.
So even with that journey, like, nobody really gave me music instruments. You know what I'm saying? I really got thrown a lot of Pro Tools. I just got shown what Fruity Loops do a little bit. Like, yo, this knob does this knob do that. All right, do your thing. So then I went from like, well, I got this knowledge. Now I got to get a computer. Now I got to get Fruity Loops. Now I got to learn how to make beats. Like, and that's, you know, I mean, everything. So if like I didn't have a mic stand, I was making a mic stand. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You didn't.
Yeah.
You went from crappy to all right, boom. I understand why you got to get better, or why you got to invest, and then that's what just kept it. It's like Dragon Ball Z, bro. You level up, you learn. Oh, now I can fly. Now I need to teleport. Now, all right, I made it to Super Saiyan 1. Now I know there's a level past 2. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, man. I've seen you like move up. Even as far as like the quality of shows, the quality of promoters that are reaching out to you, that are, you know what I mean, that are booking you on their venues. I've seen that increase in quality just because I know some of the people that you work with, and I know that they're really about their shit. It's right. You know what I mean? And so that probably has a lot more to say about you, I would think, because as somebody who runs a business, you don't invest your time into somebody who isn't about their shit, right? Yeah. And so that's one of the things that really caught my eye about you. I get the math and I understand the mechanics of how it works. Yeah. So I know if you are moving the way you're moving, at least you have gotten other people to understand how serious you are about your music. Yeah. How much of your music takes up like a normal week? How much time are you spending doing music or promoting yourself or whatever?
Every day, bro.
Every day.
Try to like engage with like 100 some people or something. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a flyer for a show, yo, you know, pump the show, meet the person, yo, you know, just do anything right now, right? I mean, not like crazy, but from like a artist, you know what I mean? I'm still a small man, so, you know, so it's just like a human thing to me. So like, I don't see it as networking. I just see it, well, it is networking, but I just see it as like, you know, working to people of the same path or like-minded people or just good people in general, bro. Even if it, you know, I come to you about music and it don't even end about music, I feel good if us even encountering each other. So, yeah. You know, so that's how it's more like it's a journey of even helping me, you know, your brother, man, bro. If you really about your promotion and you really want to get somewhere, being able just to speak to your brother, man, bro, it takes you a long way. You know what I mean? More
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that right there is just how I, you know, see the journey.
Okay, so talk to people a little bit about you. So you came out here prior to you. Oh, well, better yet, what was like your earliest hip hop memory? Because you're not from Cali, so I think that'd be interesting for people from Cali to hear. Like, what was your first hip hop memory
of Cali scene?
No, not of Cali, just hip hop in general.
Oh, my first hip hop. Oh man, I would say, like, yeah, I come from the producer side, so
yeah.
Before the side, so like even figuring out how to make a beat was the most like. This is back in like middle school, basically. You know, you laughed at a program like FL, but it felt good to actually understand and see somebody work FL for what it was. Because it was kind of like a game to us, like some free download. I always had friends had like, yo, we can make the beats. You know what I mean? Like, it was always until I ran to a guy that actually, yo, I'm really make beats with FL. I'm like, wait, what? Like, somebody really use this for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really ran it. Like, and then that's what made it like, oh, yo, bro, taking crying baby noises and made a beat with it. You know what I mean? That was mind-boggling. Like, yo, this is what sampling is. Like, oh, so that's my.
So let me ask you this, man, because I produce as well, and I know this to be true about most of my producer friends. Are you a person who will just nerd out on shit? Like, are you someone who's like all in on like you learning Fruity Loops? Was that like, did that just become like a brand new hobby when you first discovered it? Like, I had to learn it. I had to do everything with it.
That's what I mean by like with anything. Like, it wasn't no, man, how did you get a good video? Bro, I grinded my way to a good video. It was me recording me making crappy videos thinking this is the best feeling in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went through every motion phase that you want to, that I realized, like, bro, the journey is because I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? And you know what it takes to improve. And it's you know what I mean? Everybody know, like, you know, if I want to have a good sounding track, I'll go to the studio. I mean, yeah, that's cool. But do you really know what it takes to be in the studio and why you're there? Do you know where it come from when you didn't have that good sound? That's more like my drive, bro. Like, when I was making records with no good sound, the grind to make that record with no good sound. So now grind to make a record with good sound. Now it's a grind to meet the next great guy, or the grind that, hey, you know, I rock bars. Now I want to rock stages 100 people. You know what I mean? It's like, everybody got these questions, but are you going to answer the question? That's what makes the journey keep going, bro. You going to answer them question marks. I didn't know you mean to get deeper now, but it's just like, that's to me.
Hell yes. Because this is the show you do that on. Eddie, what did I tell you?
I know,
when I booked. I told you.
You did, man.
I told you. Because look, dog, one of the things that I am obsessed with watching culture. Like, I'm just obsessed with it, right? So like, when you watch it for so long and you see how people move, at some point it just becomes math to me. You know what I mean? Like, if this dude is showing up here and he knows this dude, and I know that dude's a good dude, and those people don't fuck with people who don't, you know what I mean? Like, it just equals out. And I think it's important that you're on the show and this is a display of that, because I think a lot of young artists especially get lost in the parts that aren't real. You know what I mean? In the romance of it all. Like, man, someone's just going to pick me out of nowhere and give me everything I need to make it. When we all know it's not like that. Yeah. And you're an example of somebody who's actually putting in the work. And now you're right here talking to us right now.
Bro, because that's the beauty of it, bro. That's what don't nobody understand is the work part. Everybody see the glory. You know what I mean? We see the not, you know what I mean? Jay-Z getting an Emmy or whatever. Yeah, bro, we see the fantastic part. What you thought he just hopped on a mic and just, you know what I mean? Like, things just happen, bro. You don't just get in the studio and just put out a song and just get millions.
Right.
It's somebody, even if it ain't you, bro, somebody's bro. Somebody. That's what you're going to understand. If it ain't you, bro, it's somebody. And if you don't get it, you need to find that somebody so you can get it for either for yourself to do it or even to find a way for to have the next person to do it. Either way it goes, you got to answer. Basically, when you answer the call of the wild, bro, and that doesn't matter what it is. Like, it's hip-hop, regular business. You want to sell cookies, you want to have a hot dog stand, pizza restaurant, bro, it ain't gonna change. School, getting your master's, and hey, bro, if you want to find the best professors, you want to get in the best college, bro, you better either answer the questions, what you got to do to level up. Are you going to find a way to level up? And are you going to handle your business, bro?
Boom. Boom.
Knowledge.
What did I tell y'all?
Knowledge.
What did I tell you, Eddie?
Oh, I know.
I'm not fucking around this season, dog. We're only bringing on people who are doing the do. Yeah. So that, because Mr. Martin, what I'm trying to do is let people understand the realness of this journey. And my hopes are that people stop focusing on what they think is the end result and start embracing the journey as a whole so that everybody can find a better peace of mind. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you're doing that.
Man, it's a better piece, man. It's a purpose, bro. Like, let me tell you, you can hip hop, whatever. Like I said, bro, it's a purpose. What you gonna wake up and do with your day?
Boom.
That's a real question. You know what I mean? Whether if it's
and it's a tough question, man.
What you gonna wake up and do with your time, bro? How you gonna spend your time living? You know
yes,
what I mean?
Sir.
I know
hell yes.
Actually sitting and kicking it with the homies is cool, but in between then, if that's all you're doing, then don't get mad when you still in the liquor store, yo, buy my CD, nobody's buying CD. You know, everybody's gonna go through that phase, bro. No real MC that really been passionate about his art ain't never went through the loser phase ever in life.
Boom. Facts.
That's anybody, bro. Everybody goes to the loser. You gotta go through the loser phase. You can't just wake up with an idea and think because it's a good idea, it's gonna just manifest it in the work, bro. This is what it is. You know what I mean? You gotta be that guy standing on the corner begging people to buy a CD. All right. But at some moment you gotta evolve from that too. But are you gonna work to evolve from that, bro? That's the question, man. You know what I mean?
Hell yes.
MCs don't. You can't take no shortcuts in this game. Trust me.
Say it again, Paris Martin. You can't do what?
Can't take no shortcuts in this
Boom.
game.
Yeah, I mean that's
a shortcut is a person that can make it happen, and I'm pretty sure you paying for a shortcut. You're not taking no shortcuts, and like I said, even if it's a shortcut, somebody got to do the work.
My G.
That's
tell people Oh, you know what? I was listening to this podcast today, man, and it was really cool. I had heard somebody said they got some advice. And they said, especially for people, and he was giving this guy advice because this guy was like, yo, I have anxiety, I have depression. It's kind of hard for me to get to know people. And we talk about that topic a lot on this show. We talk about it because a lot of artists deal with some level of that. And so one of the advice he got, and now I'm using it, was like, yo, if you want to get to know somebody for real, ask them, what can I pray for you for? Like, what can I pray for you for? Like, if I was saying a prayer for you, what could I pray for you for?
Oh, yeah, having something, just more like a way to intro to somebody. I mean, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. It's not the greatest.
So I'm asking you though, Parris, I'm asking you right now, if I had to send you well wishes, or if I had to pray, whatever, I don't know where you lie on religion. I know everybody's different, but wherever you lie on that, if I had to send you some wishes, what would you want us to send you? The people listening, if they could send you some wishes, what could they send you?
I'll just say, bro, just bless my steps, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure,
nice.
You know what I mean, my energy and my mind is right.
Dope.
I ask for that all. You know what I mean? We can't wish nothing, bro. Just make sure the head on the shoulders is right, bro.
Boom. You know? Boom. Yo, how can people get in touch with you? How can people reach out to you? What should they be supporting right now? What do you got out? Let them know.
Right now, we rocking the Early Bird movement. That's one of my sponsors. So it's a shipping company online toy collectible store. So you got to check that out. February 17th, we rocking. We got special performance with Noah James. We got Dead Kids. We got Savvy Six. We got Sweetheart. We got some artists coming from Tucson too as well. It's gonna be down at DTLA rocking with us. So we doing it. Midnight Society, OGMMF presents, and then Early Bird presents it. The Gathering. We there. And then for any rock bands, any other artists want to holler at me for the March 24th event we throwing. Rock with me, man. So,
there it is. Yo, artists, if you are listening, if you're listening to this on the audio version, you need to reach out to Parris Martin for sure.
Yep.
And you know how you guys can do that. Just follow Platform Collection, follow any of the things. His links are all up there. Everything's set. Tell them your Instagram real quick, Parris.
At the Parris Martin, that's TheParrisMartin. Keeping it simple, man.
There it is. Beautiful. 2 R's. Yo, Parris Martin, dude, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Please come back on again, man. Whenever you have something to promote, you want to just come and talk to the audience, come through, man.
Man, come kick it with you anytime, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple, sweet, man. You feel me?
There it is. There it is, man.
Dope.
Talk to you soon.
No problem, bro. Rock out.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Parris Martin. What can we say about it, man? I always say that. What can we say about it, huh?
Yeah, bro.
I need to stop saying that.
It's.
But I mean, like, what can we say about someone obviously who has the grind, right? These are the kind of artists that I love to give shine to, man. This dude is spending sleepless nights already, right? While some people are waiting around to feel professional, waiting around to feel like they're a bigger deal than they are. This dude is making it happen. And he's doing it literally the only way you can make it happen, by just doing it.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest thing he said was work. And that is one of the hardest thing that I've run into in these years of artists or upcoming artists, that in the beginning, the work is almost like the toughest because they get a little bit of likes, shine, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. And they kind of slow down.
Yeah, instead of pushing it. And I'm not saying all of them, but some of them will push. But the majority that I've run into have slowed down, kind of get stuck in that fog.
You know what, dude? I don't think there's anything wrong with someone like you, who's you've been dealing with artists for over 15 years in a management level, booking artists on various shows. You've shot artists for film work. It is not... I don't think it's wrong for you to say that it is the majority who don't want to do that, because that's real, right? If it was everybody would be doing it. The reality is the majority of people who set out on an artistic way of life, kind of, right? Are doing that to not have a job.
Yeah,
right. That's the mistake.
That's not,
because it's literally the hardest job you're ever gonna have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, even growing up, I remember seeing stars and them saying, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. And bro, that thing, it was always confusing for me because I was like, really? How would you like it? It didn't make like how like it didn't make sense to me. But
how do you connect the dots
later in life? And I was like, oh yeah, you could.
Right.
Like it was just even
with the actual work.
Yes,
you actually could.
And self-belief is a hard thing too, man.
So the Parris Martin on Instagram. Look, if you want to support our show, we told you already. You could subscribe, you could turn on alerts, you could leave comments, you could like, you could do all those things.
Shares.
But if you don't, like for some reason that's just not your bag. Maybe you don't like to have like a long subscription list or whatever. You're like, I'm only subscribed to Joe Rogan. That's the only podcast. Okay, cool. Just follow the Parris Martin though, and tell him Chris Sees the Internet sent you.
Yep.
Send him a little hit him with a little like and a little comment and be like, CSTI, and then peace out. CSTI. Just do that, and then the Parris Martin on Instagram will know like, oh shit, man, people actually appreciate artists being honest and like artists sharing their stories, and like he said, like yo, the talk about going through the loser phase as an artist and how necessary that is and how necessary it is for you to survive that for if you think you're even going to have a career.
Bro, I remember those times.
Yeah. Dude, I remember shows with literally 0 people. Mm-hmm. Like the one friend that you invited.
Yeah, and the box of CDs.
Yeah, and a box of CDs that cost like $1,000 to make. And you know how many you sold that night? None.
And you might give one away or so.
Yeah. So it's a tough thing. So when I see somebody doing cool, you know what I mean? I want to bring them out. I reached out to Parris. I've seen him on the internets. This is where we're at. You know, Chris Sees the Internet. I saw the internet. I found Parris Martin. That's how we get down. We got Sully coming up in about 10 minutes or so. He's going to be coming on and talking to us about this cool NFT project. If you're interested in NFTs, tonight is the night for you. I don't know if you noticed,
like
though.
A double blessing for them.
Eddie, I don't know if they noticed, though.
What they, man?
Flamma.
Oh.
Flamma.
Kind of rough on the voices, noises.
We're flame, bro.
Oh.
Chris Sees the Internet is flame right now. We're warming up. We're finding our groove. Do you guys see with the interviews, you see how we're starting to find our groove? Mm-hmm. We know what you guys want. Y'all want to know the juice. Y'all want to know what the real is.
What's happening out there? What the secrets are.
You don't want the what made you become an artist? Like you don't want none of that kind of stuff, right? You want to know, is it really hard? How do you do that? Can you make that? How do I get past my hardship? That's what you want to know.
Let's get straight to these answers.
Let's get to the answers.
Yes. It's not a secret, like you said. I mean, it's not a secret. And at the end of the day, it's not for everybody. You do have to put in that work and that effort to continue your journey. And the fails are just part of it. And if you accept those.
Yeah. Hey, dude, rack them up, by the way. I would say rack up the fails.
The faster, the better.
Fail out a bunch of shit. Just rack them up, bro. One day I'm going to put out a trailer of all the shows that didn't work. It'll be like an hour long.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, I'm going to dip into my chat room real quick, if you don't mind.
Talk to them, man.
Let's see. Shout out to, Craigo.
Yes. He's
Long Hair 5150. If you don't know, that is the founder of Secret Saviors of Underground Hip Hop. Reach out to that man. Salute him. Again, Sully will be up at the top of the hour to talk about NFTs on Secret Saviors of Underground Hip Hop. Exclusive audio drops. Crazy. Gene Flo, I see you. Invisible Poncho's in the house. Guys, this is make sure you don't get in it. Don't cross the streams. Because OG Hip Hop Eddie, KILLcRey, and Gene Flo are all within the same realm at the same time. Don't cross the streams. Bad things could happen. Ponchos all day. Rex 760, I see you. Tumex is in the chat room. Shout out to Tumex. Birthday show, March 4th. You saw the commercial. We're going to run it again in a little bit. Get your tickets. That will sell out. La Santa. Santa Ana, stand up. It will sell out. If you were at the last Tumex show, you saw some hip-hop history shit. That shit is, by the way, if you don't know this, Tumex has a book out, by the way. and I'm quoted in that book. And what I'm quoted as saying, or what I'm talking about in my quote, I'm not going to ruin it for y'all. Y'all can check out the book. But I talk about the last show that he did and how amazing that was. But yeah, check that out. Vic Von P, I see you. Salute, salute, salute. By the way, I said Gene Flow. You guys know that Gene Flow has a show right here on Platform Collection every other Thursday called The Beat Block. Killing it. Killing the beat scene. Bringing it. He's not really killing it, though. He's bringing it to life. The beat scene. Uniting the scenes up and down the coast. All producer radio. So even if you're say you're a rapper and you're just like, yo, I need to work on my freestyles, or I need some beats to spit these writtens. You can literally tune in on those Thursdays and just hear beats for an hour and a half sometimes, 2 hours sometimes.
2 hours has gone, man. But yeah, make sure if you do decide to send them that they're 1 minute to 3 minutes and 3 minimum beats to hip hop.
Three beats minimum.
And send them to hiphop80@gmail.com.
There you go. Booyah.
Let's get you on, man.
Shout out to Luna from OG Foods, growing that goodness right out of the ground.
Oh, yeah, man.
Kissing the babies, petting the pets. Shout out to Luna. Brooks Curry, shout out to you. B-Block alumni, I saw that. Hashtag B-Block alumni. 7 Octobers, I see you. Melly, I see you. Parker Edison, I see you. By the way, I think I might take Parker Edison with me. March 4th. I think the Ponchos should add Parker Edison to the stage in some form.
Yeah.
There's talks. I heard there's talks that Parker Edison might be in the house on March 4th. There's talks that there might be a lot of special guests in the house on March 4th. Look, you're paying for tickets for what you see on the flyer, but I guarantee you're going to get double that.
We're providing a show for you.
You're going to get double what's on that flyer at least. Special guests alone are going to be crazy probably. I know 2Mex is thinking about special guests. We might have something under our sleeve. Santa Ana, stand up. So who knows? And I'm pretty sure everyone's going to show out. We're there for celebrating. We're celebrating 2Mex's birthday. If you're in the California area, anyway, if you're on the West Coast anywhere, you should try to make it.
Yeah.
March 4th, plenty of time. But get your tickets. They will sell out. Yeah, I think there's only like 300 some tickets or something like that.
Yeah.
Not counting the massive guest list that I'm sure there will be at some point. There'll be some version of a guest list that's just massive.
And you got to make sure to get there on time. And
get there early.
And if you're trying to buy tickets there, I mean, it'll be tough. You might have to wait in line for a while to even possibly get in.
That sucked for those people last time, man.
So, yeah, you definitely
want
to do the early purchase.
Yeah. There was a big line for people getting the last-minute tickets last time. So, get there, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be off the hook. And 2Mex only performs, I mean, he's only planning to do a very limited amount of shows.
I think he said 3, so that would be 1 right there.
There we go. We're off to a good start.
Yes.
Oh, man, he's going to rock that stage. I can't even wait to see that. But like I said, dude, what you're going to get for that ticket, I feel like it's almost like going to be like a hip-hop carnival type thing, right? Like, you just don't know what you're going to get. Like, there's going to be a bunch of stuff. And who's on the flyer? That's not. I 100% can guarantee that the people on the flyer are not the only people you're going to see performing that night.
Right.
I can guarantee that. I mean, mark my words. Timestamp this, Eddie.
Yeah, everybody's going.
Stamp it.
It's stamped on myself.
No, don't stamp yourself, man. Okay. That's how you get hurt.
Yeah, celebration is about to go off.
The celebration is about to go off, dude. It's going to be crazy.
Recording in progress.
I got to really learn how to turn off that recording in progress.
Recording stopped.
I don't know what that is. It's on Zoom. I don't want to record it.
You don't want to talk to them?
But we're going to have Sully coming up right now at the top of the hour for Secret Saviors of Underground Hip Hop.
Exciting, man.
If you didn't know, you now know. The Secret Saviors are in the house. And I think we got Sully coming up right now.
Got him logged in.
He put out an NFT album. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really know too many people other than the Secret Saviors, at least around me on the West Coast. I don't know too many others that are actually moving the NFTs like these guys are moving. It's why we're involved with them. It's why we like what they're doing. And Sully is a big part of that. This is not his first release audio NFT. This is not the first one by no means. He's already has one on there.
Yeah.
So he's in the NFT space. We're going to talk to him a little bit about that, and his journey with Secret Saviors so far, and this new project. It's amazing. And if you're not in the NFT space, here's the chance. You're in the chat room. You know what I mean? Let us know what you want us to ask him. It can be confusing. I know you're confused sometimes about NFTs. I can get confused. I am one of those people who, like a lot of people, it seems like the collecting thing is just not enough for me. I want to know where this NFT thing is going. And that's important to me. So the art side of it is kind of more important to me. I can see the value, especially with musicians. I can see the value in contracts. I can see the value in tickets, NFTs. There's a few different things I see NFTs really working with so far. But we got Sully up, man. So let's bring him on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Sully is here.
What's up, man?
How's it going?
There it is. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Chris sees the internet. Sully, thanks, man. Thanks for coming through. I wanted to get you on for sure because we knew that you were dropping this project. It's really, I think you guys are playing with what is soon to be, the future of the music industry. And you guys are already kind of in that. Can you give us just give us a little background on getting started with Secret Saviors? This isn't your first audio release, right? You did a remix already.
Done the 2 mix Hospital remix, and then we did Pizza Boss.
Yes.
Oh, I got that one.
And am I missing one? I think that's it so far.
Yeah.
Other than this new project that I did.
Okay, so explain to people if they're just kind of new to it, I feel like everybody at least kind of has an idea of what NFTs are. How do you see it as an artist first? Like, how are you approaching it? Why does it excite you? Why do you like it?
It's, I like it because it cuts out the middleman. It cuts out everything. And plus it's on the blockchain. So everything's accurate. You can see everything. And it's something fresh. It's something new. It's something that once people get, they can keep forever. And if they don't want to keep it, they can sell it and turn a profit on it. It's I don't know. For me, it's new and fresh, and I like it. It's something different. Definitely a different experience as far as when you're putting together an album and releasing it. Definitely a whole totally different experience than normal.
So so talk to me about that, because that's something I'm interested in, man. As an artist who makes music, is your thought process any different when you're making an NFT? Does it feel different from, because you've released records, you've released multiple albums, you're an accomplished artist. Does it feel like it's way different for you?
Yeah. Well, the whole process of making the music was still the same, but when you're done and you're like, okay, I just got to do this and then I'm putting out. It's like, no, there's a whole lot more work on the back end, visually and artistically, because, it's an NFT and it's more about art. So you want to, I don't know, try and find a concept or, beyond just the regular album cover visual,
Yeah.
So,
right. So the visual is almost as important as the music now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If not even more, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
People want to look at their NFT and see it, as something more presentable than just, I don't know. I guess people have bought all sorts of different things in NFTs. So, there's no real, I guess, construct for it,
Right.
Kind of why I chose the name for the new album, Beyond the Construct, is because there's no construct in the world of NFTs as far as you as a musician.
Because it's like the Wild West right now, right? If you can make it work, if you can find the audience, if you can find the people that are interested in the thing, there's a chance that you can get something off the ground in the NFT world. I mean, yours is almost a no-brainer though to me, man, because the project sounds amazing, and the artwork is amazing. Like the artwork they could stand as pieces on their own, which I know you're explaining that's like a really important part of this. So like if you're a musician and you're getting into this, like where does your mind need to be? Like are you like, oh, should I already have an idea of like what my visuals are going to be? Like, you know what I mean? Like, cause this is new for people, bro. Like for a lot of people, this is brand new.
It just depends on how you're going to release it.
Yeah.
You know, this particular one versus other releases that Secret Savage has done. This particular one, we wanted to have more cards. We didn't want to just put, 8 tracks on, one solid track playing through all the way and having it. It was what they had done in the past. So we wanted to branch out to something new. So instead it was more, how can we make it into like some sort of trading card or some sort of, artistic project that you could blend or something like that. So that's where it came into, okay, maybe we could do some cards and then those will be commons. And then you can blend your commons in order to get the actual card with the track on it, which would then be the rare. And then if you hold both collections of say the rare and the common, then later on down the line there will be awards and gifts and stuff like that. And
for people who might not follow on the rare and common, so obviously it is what it means. Like there's more common means that technically there are for people who might not understand the digital world, say that means more of those cards were printed. Look at it that way. So there's more of those cards printed. The rare are obviously the rare cards. They're a version of the original card that's usually special. We've seen some things in the past where they've done like the original sketches that like AWOL 1 did. Yeah. There's a bunch of different things. And if you're watching this on the video version, or if you're listening to this on the audio version, you can come to the video version and check out. I got some of those up on screen. You can see the original series that are common. And then there's uncommon that are more sketch style. And then I think there's even rarer cards. So yeah. But with your thing, they can combine common cards and then get a rare card.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, that's dope, man.
There's also bonus tracks included with the album, because I am going to release the album on Spotify, iTunes, and all the sites. You know what I mean? But that doesn't come till February 25th.
Oh, okay.
There's only 10. There's 10 tracks on that one, but in the NFC version, there's 8 tracks on the album, but 4 bonus tracks, which are some of the tracks that are included. But there are 2 tracks exclusive to the NFC.
Wow.
And then so you collect those as well, and they're considered in a set. If you collect both sets, then there's just more to it, and you can always do more to it. Whoever holds those cards 10 years down the line, you can send them an NFT or whatever, new projects or whatever you're doing. The sky's the limit with what you can do.
Let me ask you this, man. Because like one of the things we really like to talk about on the show, because we get a lot of artists that listen to this show, obviously, and they want to know the real shit. Like, so when you're making these NFTs or when you're thinking about the NFT world as an artist where you're at right now, right? You've been, like I said, you've put out projects in the past. It's not like you weren't able to do that. You were able to do that. Mm-hmm. Why in the NFT world does it excite you? Like, why are you like, and just as an, even artistically, why is it something that like excites you?
It's just an open world, it's something, it's like something just to do, be able to say, okay, it's not just the music, you can do so much more to it. Video, you could do, go out and get a good artist to really do like a really nice piece and attach your music to that piece. There's so many different things that you can do. If you wanted to have a GIF or something for your album cover to kind of give like some sort of animation to maybe
right
a little more meaning or the name explain, maybe what would be a vague album cover or title or something like that.
You can expand the story almost on everything you make.
And there's so much more to it. Like I said, once you buy an NFT, it's on the blockchain. And once that record's on the blockchain, you can send these people that have your NFTs anything. You're basically, as long as they hold that NFT or someone holds it, you can later on down the line send stuff to them, and still keep yourself relevant. Like maybe if you bought the album, maybe for the next album you'll get like a couple bonus tracks or something like that.
That's dope.
Just
dope.
There's so many possibilities.
It feels a lot more personal too with the You know what I mean? Like if you own this thing, it like say like you buy like I don't know, you buy like even a 12-inch, right? Like people like collecting 12 inches. You could buy a 12-inch at like a record store, and most likely that artist has no idea you've done that.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just do it. With NFT though, you can actually know everybody who's bought your NFTs forever. And you can have a dialogue with them at any time you feel like it.
I mean, at that point in time, the promotional end of it is an
wow
open world too. Because now that you have that list, you can send them a video like, "Hey, tomorrow, 7 a.m. I'm dropping, this new NFT project, or it just continually use it to promote, do that as an NFT,
And it seems like correct me if I'm wrong, this is even more so of dirt on the grave of what used to be labels. Because it seems like this even more so takes the middleman out and connects you as artists directly to the fan.
It could do that, or just, like they did when iTunes hit, it could cause a lot of them, the smart ones at least, to restructure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know a lot of them have, because I know what Eminem's invested into NFTs. Def Jam's invested into NFTs, and there's a couple other major labels starting to really get into it. I mean, Nike's suing StockX now over shoe NFTs, so there's major companies that care now. So and they're all getting involved.
So tell people if they want to, so what's the first step if they want to support this project? What's the first step they need to do?
The first thing you need to do is you need to get yourself a Wax Cloud wallet.
There you go.
And it's free, but what it'll do is they'll give you your .wham address, so that way you're allowed to hold NFTs on the blockchain, on the Wax blockchain. So you have to be able to get that wallet, and then the next step is to click the little button on the left-hand corner of it and buy yourself some wax. One, it's a great investment. So it is cheap right now.
Yeah, it's very cheap right now.
Two, you also have to, that's the currency that you have to use to buy these particular NFTs. And then that's when you go to Nifty Blocks, or I also believe Atomica.io has them. And then you just go to the Secret Saviors drops, and it'll pull up the NFTs. You can buy them right there. They're $5 a pack, and within the pack you'll get your first set of 5 NFTs and a possibility to get a free pack. And there's from there you get your first little series, then you start blending them on Nifty Blocks, and you can start getting your rares from the commons, because the first set is generally going to be commons. And then use those to get your rares, which then you're in
the game at that point.
Yeah, then you can actually hear the album, and because you can't hear the album on the common, you have to have rares.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
that's tight.
Yeah, it people can trade with each other. If you need this track and you have 3 of these tracks, but you need 1 more of those tracks, you can send someone over, and get what they need to. And it's, it becomes sort of a game.
Yeah.
It's a trading card collectible kind of game.
Yeah. I like the whole concept, man. I got really, one, I'm into collecting things. I've always kind of been into collecting things. But it definitely speaks to that part of me. And I've also starting to see from a business standpoint, how much this is going to benefit the artist directly. And if you're a supporter of underground or indie music, it is important that you guys look into this kind of stuff, because I hear a lot in those worlds about wanting to support the artist directly. And like we said, a lot of times you can buy some merch from a third party, and that none of that's going to the artist most of the time.
Right.
This for sure will go to the artist for every time you trade it, every time you sell it. It is like you buying stock into that artist. And I think it's a really great way to support indie artists. And I do feel like the world of the blockchain is the future. So make sure you look into it, especially if you just want to support independent artists.
Looking into, say stock of the artist, there is certain artists, giving up royalties and allowing you to buy, like owning an NFT allows you to own a portion of that royalty.
Ooh. Nice.
And yeah, so it's starting to get pretty crazy, as far as what you can do with these NFTs.
Dude, I love it, man. Dude, thank you so much for coming on, bro. And please come on again every time you drop something. I want to hear about it. I'm interested in it. We're all interested in it. Guys, follow everything Sully does. This dude is family. Secret Saviors is family. And like I said, guys, one of the things, if you guys have followed us for a long time, we're not going to feed you bullshit. I'm really interested in this blockchain technology. And if I can find a way into it with something that I love already, like underground hip hop. I mean, and you guys see in the cards, these aren't bullshit underground artists. These are underground artists. These are real secret saviors of underground hip hop. And Sully is one of those people. So please support Sully. Sully, tell people how to support you and how to reach out to you, follow you.
You can follow me pretty much anywhere at Sully Music. That's SULLYMUZIK. And then that's pretty much, you go to sullymusic.com and that'll pretty much take you to my Bandcamp. But I'm on Spotify, iTunes, I'm all the major platforms. So check there, or go to sullymusic.com.
Yeah, or go buy his NFTs. How about that?
I got a question for him.
Please do.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, it's away from this, but Shiba Inu, man, I heard about it through you, and I've seen it kind of move here and there. So what's your prediction on it? Man?
Oh yeah, give us some crypto prediction. What are you thinking?
Oh, Shiba.
It had its moments.
I think right now everything is kind of took a hit, but stuff is starting to come back up. The kind of weird side one I'm on right now is was it Deegan Land?
Deegan Land.
Yeah, it's like you buy, it's like an offshoot little coin, but just holding the coin, you get Bitcoin. It might fraction amounts of Bitcoin, but I'm like, fuck it, it's free Bitcoin. So I've been doing that one, the Deegan Land.
That's
I'm gonna have to hit you up, man, later.
Otherwise, as far as like commercial and stuff, I like Ethereum. I think Ethereum still got a lot, even though all the major ones are taking a hit right now, but they're all low, so might as well buy now. But I think Ethereum has a lot of potential in the future. And then what else? I think that's my best bets right now. Ethereum and Shiba's looking good. I just think it's going to be a little bit more time, but they're going in the right direction. And I'm still praying for Doge, but who knows? Who knows? But low shots to begin with, but but I still did well in it. But it's just
It's interesting. Yeah, I always tell people, if you're going to go into it with an open mind, but also go into it like it's like any other type of investment, man. Like you got to watch it, you got to study it. Why would you just think that there's an easy way to make money? There's no easy way to make money anywhere. Stop that. But this is, like I said, if you're looking to back something, then back something that directly goes to the artist. And I think this is really dope. Sully, please come back again, man. By the way, Sully's a dope hip hop artist in general. Go bump his shit.
Yes, please.
Show him that you're supporting and then try to pick up those NFTs. And by the way, I'm pretty sure, Sully, if they have questions, they could always just DM you, right? If they come across you on Instagram, right?
Yeah. There it is. The best place to DM me if you're going to DM me.
Boom.
I don't usually check my Facebook ones, but my Instagram ones, I'm always checking. So
perfect.
Yes, and Luna from OG Foods in the chat room said, yes, great way to diversify our money. I agree. Diversify your money, y'all. Don't get caught. Don't get caught in the rain. Yeah. Because it can happen. It probably will happen. Don't get caught. All right, Sully. We'll talk to you soon, bro.
Thanks for coming.
All right, you guys take care.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Sully, man. Dude, what can we say again? What can I say again?
Another one, man.
Another dope human being, a dude doing great things. Chris sees the internet, man. That's what we doing. Look, I know some of you guys, trust me, I'm not naive. I know some of you in the chat room are like, man, I still don't get it. I don't get it. Dude, do the work. Look, I'm going to tell you, this is how serious I am about it. My mom has even looked to diversify her money, and I've put her into some Ethereum because there's a lot that shows that that's going to be one of the main Bitcoins that has a lot of strength behind it, a lot of backing behind it. And it is a good place to keep your money, especially if you fear that the banking system could go away tomorrow. And I fear that a little bit. I'll be quite honest. I know the facts. I know that there's only a few countries that need to drop the dollar before this whole thing goes to shit. And it isn't like we're playing well with our neighbors. So just something to think about, you know. If not, put it in the mattress. I feel you.
Yeah.
Put it in the mattress. Put it under, you know, keep it in the rubber band.
Yeah.
But diversify your money. Be safe. Please do. And if you're getting into NFTs, be safe. Don't do anything dumb. This is why, dude, NFTs and crypto are a big thing. The only thing you've ever heard me talk about is Secret Saviors of Underground Hip Hop, because I actually know the people who own it and run it, and I know what they're trying to do, and they're benefiting the artist and the community. And that's really that's their first thing. That's really what they're about. And then the crypto and the NFT, it's kind of this, it's a boat for these ideas.
Yeah. Great people, man. Awesome.
So that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
It's a lot of saying.
That's a lot of saying, man. Yeah, we've done a lot of saying tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of knowledge that was spread out, you know, in the air, to the universe, to people that needed to hear it. I mean, if you feel like
it's for you,
then yes, the answer is yes.
Because I hear it, dude, true or not, do you not hear... it always kind of confuses me when people are so adamantly against it. When they're like, fuck the NFT, that's fucking... That's probably not the way you want to look at anything.
Right.
Especially, let me just throw this. And if you're working on your ego, maybe, right? Maybe you're like, yeah, I tend to think I know everything, or just hear me out. There are people way smarter than all of us. For sure smarter than me and Eddie. Millions of them.
Yes.
We're not that smart.
1,000,001.
Yeah. And they're investing in NFTs, and they're at least showing some interest in these areas. Pay attention. Don't get left out on that. It's all... I think it sucks that, and I'm going to just say this, I think it sucks that people that look like me or look darker than me get left out of these things a lot. They're never at the front of these things. How about this? Even people... Let's not even talk physical. People who are just have less money, have less things. They get left out of these things because they get scared because the technology can be overwhelming, or maybe they're not good on their computer. I'll tell you this right now. OG Hip Hop Eddie's not good on his computer. And Eddie owns NFTs up the ass.
I got a whole collection.
He's got all of those NFTs. Because we had an early discussion, and it went something like this. Eddie, I'm not getting left out of this one, man.
Oh, hell no.
I've gotten left out of a lot of things in the past. I'm not getting left out of it. I'm going to educate myself on NFTs and crypto because I'm still too young, man. I got a lot of life to live, and things are going to change. So I don't want to get left out. So that's where I come from it. And like I said, Secret Savior is a great place to start. And if you just like hip hop, and by the way, they're not expensive.
At all.
If that's what you're thinking, like, man, I don't have $1,000. No, dude, you got $20? You can get in the game. You can get in the game tomorrow.
$20 will get you 4 packs of the Secret Saviors. I guarantee you, once you open the first pack, you've already got your $20 back. You already got your money back for sure.
Factoids.
Yes, that's the secret. I'm telling you, like,
that's the secret.
Buy one, $5. You're gonna get it open in like $30, $100, maybe $100. I mean, you never know what's in there.
Yes.
Man.
So what have we learned, class? First, follow the Paris Martin.
Yes.
On Instagram, because we want to show that we are supporting. That's the Paris Martin. So TheParris Martin, like Martin.
Please.
Follow Paris Martin on Instagram and follow Sully Music. Sully Music here. Let me bring that up on here on the screen. Again, if you're listening to this audio version, you're missing our beautiful faces.
Yes, I mean.
I exfoliate for you guys.
Sully
Music. Okay. SULLYMUZIK. Oh, he does this cool thing too called Shoe Wednesdays?
Yeah, Shoes Wednesdays with Tumex.
With Tumex. And they go and they're sneakerheads. So they're out there getting those rarities.
Oh, he has a good collection.
He's got, him and Tumex do it on their Instagram. I believe on Tumex's Instagram. And
look at that. Look at
these guys. These crazy guys. They're out there buying those good shoes. Yeah. The good shoes, as my mom would say it. Oh, they got the good shoes.
Yes.
I'm, Walmart all day. But those Nikes are tight. But yeah, Shoe Wednesday, Sully Music. Again, Sully Music, the Paris Martin. Just follow them, man. Let them know that you actually care that there are good people doing good things. How about that?
Yeah. Tell them we sent you too.
Yeah. I mean, tell them Chris and Eddie sent you. Mm-hmm. Eddie.
Yes.
I guess we're off into our week now, huh?
Yes, we and a busy week.
We got a busy week this week. I'm full-time right now every single day rehearsing for March 4th.
Ah, perfect. I was just going to say March 4th.
March 4th. 8 p.m. starting. Be there at 8 p.m., by the way, because I don't even know who's technically opening. I know there's going to be some DJs, talk about beats, but I know we're on first, I'm pretty sure. So once the performances start. So if you want to see the Ponchos, Ponchofy Santa Ana, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, get in line 7:30, 7:45. You got to get in that line because there will be a line.
There will be a line for sure. And I'm pretty sure, as always, Tumex is going to meet and greet literally every single person in the entire room. So please don't bring COVID with your stank ass.
Yeah, if you're not feeling good, that's okay.
Don't bring your stank ass COVID
at all.
The vid. Great. I'm probably going to get blocked for that. I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm not joking about COVID, but don't bring your stank ass.
Yeah.
If you got that.
Well, we're just warning them. If you're feeling sick at any symptoms, just stay home.
Yeah, just stay home.
Yeah. I mean, we'll send you videos of it. That's okay. We'll send you videos.
Yeah. I'm sure there's going to be a shitload of videos, live streaming. I've been talking to Tumex about this too, about possibly, some of these live shows, we're going to start streaming them out to the world because there's fans in other cities that don't get to see it. So we're trying to figure that out. Maybe if you know more about that kind of stuff, you should contact us.
Let us know. Come on, yeah.
But doing a live stream, maybe some sort of pay-per-view behind like some paywall or something to not ruin it for people who have tickets, but
Right.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, but it accommodates the other ones that are in Utah or Colorado or wherever they are,
That's right.
They can see it.
That's right, Eddie.
And the blessed ones will be the ones inside. Well, they're all blessed, but anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Mm-hmm. And try not to get canceled.
No.
Yeah, man, I felt like we came in really hot.
I mean, and it's just like,
and guys, I'm telling you, it's been a long week. I love you guys. Continue. I think that I think we're doing a great job. I think we're doing a great job as a podcast. We're trying hard. We're trying to win your hearts.
Oh, and
your
we'll
minds.
Have the pre-San Valentine next Sunday, man.
Oh,
it's the 13th. So
our next show is the 13th?
Yes.
And then when is Valentine's?
The next day, 14th.
So should we have a special Valentine's Day? Who do we have on the show next week?
We got, let me see here. We got Pretty Papes.
Oh, Pretty Papes is, he's going to come. He's probably going to have something for the ladies. And who else?
SP.
Oh, Nervous Apparel.
Yes.
So next week, like we're doing all the time now, we're trying to bring in people. So if you're looking to start your own clothing brand, Nervous Apparel, the founder of Nervous Apparel, she's going to be coming in and talking to us about starting her own brand. Look them up on Instagram, NRVS, Nervous Apparel. They're killing it. They're completely independent, female-owned, Latina-owned clothing company.
Right.
Killing it in our scene, Nervous Apparel. So you'll be seeing a lot with them. I love what they're doing with their brand. So I'm trying to think of ways to possibly be more involved with what they're doing. But first step is bringing them on the show next week. So if you're into anything, if you're looking into any type of apparel sales or stuff like that, next Sunday's the day to tune in. And then we got Pretty Papes. So if you don't know Pretty Papes, I'm another guy I'm trying to introduce to y'all. Pretty Papes is flama.
Oh, bro, he's
turned the fuck up.
I'm excited for it.
So if you want to come to party next week, we're partying. Pretty Papes is in the house. But he's going to talk to us about, again, alternative ways to promote your music. He had some major success on TikTok over these last few years. I'm super interested in TikTok because I don't come to TikTok I'm not a kid, so I'm not on there for kid stuff. But TikTok is expanding now, right? People are finding new ways to get good messages through TikTok. You don't have to use it the way everybody else is using it. That's the thing, people. And Papes is going to be on here next week talking about that. So Pretty Papes, Nervous Apparel. Tune in next week.
Great story.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe me and Eddie will do like a calendar shoot for Valentine's. I'm going to grease up. You know what I mean?
Do I have to wear red?
You got to definitely shave your body down. You definitely probably have hair in places people don't want to see that.
Or maybe I can do like heart.
Yeah.
shapes.
Yeah. Maybe like a heart in the chest hair or you know what I mean? Whatever.
That sounds. I might be able to post something.
Yeah. So tune in next week. It's gonna be hot in here. You know what I mean? Send me a Valentine's Day gift. You know. Also, since we got your attention, I think we're thinking of starting a Telegram for Chris Sees the Internet so that we can take calls.
Yes.
So one of the things you can do with Telegram is send voice messages, and we want to play the voice messages of the listeners. And they can call in. They can call in and talk about flama, like their life is flama.
Yes.
So tell us about how flame your life is. You can call in and ask Eddie about parenting advice. You could ask me about dating advice. I don't know.
Not that one.
That's probably not going to work. You probably don't want to ask me about that. But yeah.
But the musical experience advice.
Yeah, man. Ask me about music, whatever. I'll tell you whatever. But we want to play them here on the show. And then we also want to leave that open so that you can call in on all the shows. So I think we're going to make a Platform Collection Telegram. We're going to put up the information next week. So if you're listening this week, tune in next week. We'll have the information. And we're accepting the first 100 people with no questions asked. So the first 100 people in there, you're in. And then it's going to get crazy. But Eddie's going to be monitoring. So don't think you're just going to say some stupid shit and we're going to play it on there. I mean, if you're funny.
Yeah.
If it's funny, what did I talk about at the top of the show? I'm not into censoring anything. So if it's funny and you're not going to get us kicked off of YouTube, I'll play it on the show.
There you go. Not kicked.
You can call in with the weekly joke. There's a bunch of stuff I think we do. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be funny. You guys are going to get a kick out of it. And it's a way for us to hear your beautiful voices, your beautiful baby voices.
Let's hear them.
You know, I don't want to just see you in the chat room. And if you don't know what the chat room is, that's because you're only listening to this in the audio version. And
you're missing.
You're missing out, dude. We're really good looking. I'm just, just tell them that so then when they show up,
know, man. I'm trying to.
They'll figure it out.
Yeah,
but we're really good looking. You should try to come in and see the video version. By the way, YouTube is Flama.
Yep.
Tell me about your Flama week next week. That's what I want to know. And by the way, if you follow me on Instagram, you can always send me voice messages there. We've played voice messages. It's technology, man. I'm trying to use all the technology.
That's
you know what I mean? Send in the voice. You could hit us up on Platform Collection. Follow at Platform Collection on Instagram. You could send us voice messages. We'll play videos back. Let us know. You can just request shit. Come on the show and be like, I want to see my homie MC so-and-so. Y'all need to talk to MC so-and-so about starting, NFT underwear or what, you know what I mean? Whatever's going on in your life. I'm not here to judge, but I'm here to listen to your requests. We're trying to make this show a great show. And we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys tuning in.
Thank you.
Watching always. I'm so appreciative of all of that, man. Please. All jokes aside, we love you guys. Man, stay positive. Stay positive. Don't let people bring you down.
At all.
You know what I mean? Like if you feeling like people trying to bring you down, don't let that happen, y'all.
Don't let that stress get to you either.
Look around your circle. Who loves you? Are all those people cool? Then you good.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need everybody to love you. Yeah. You know how we get down over here. Love yourself first, and then everything else will take care of the rest. It's going to be an amazing year. March 4th, we hope to see you. Let me drop that commercial in real quick, too. Again, if you're on the audio version, you're missing, this is just all fully cut out. When we come back in, it'll just be fully cut. You missed the whole thing. But yeah, March 4th.
Lady Gaga, I'm the difference between being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots, a cell phone magnet stuck to your head. Goo Gaga, Lady Gaga. I'm the difference between being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone maggots stuck to your head. I don't have the genetic makeup to keep it simple, and I know about the agenda to keep my signal scrambled. So thus, other than appealing to intellects of the like, I understand that my music isn't here to.
Boom.
Wow.
March 4th. Be there.
Can't wait.
Exit Stereo, Filiano, Radio Inactive, Tumex, special guest. Los Panchos Invisibles.
Oh, man.
Invisibles.
Invisibles, yes.
Invisibles.
Yes.
Los Panchos Invisibles. Riding majestic steeds, me and Gene. We're not just going to perform at Santa. We're going to take La Santa. We're taking La Santa. We're putting the flag down.
Yeah, you're there to experience a real show.
You're going to experience something.
Mm-hmm.
Understand that. Come ready. If you got it, smoke it. Trust me. It's going to be one for the record books. Plus, it's happy birthday Tumex. Come on.
Yeah, you got to.
Come on. Let's get this happy birthday Tumex.
Started all good.
The whole Platform Collection team will be in the house. I do have confirmation of that. Every last one of them will be in the house. The girls will be there. Melly and 7 Octobers. We'll probably have some merch there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Guys, honestly, it's coming up close. We're behind on merch, so we need
around the corner.
We're gonna try to get some invisible poncho shirts out there because I know that's the one thing I kind of do want to have out there. And then you can just support our music online, but want to get you some invisible poncho shirts, some new Tumex shirts, maybe some Heartful Truth shirts. Who knows? Beat Block shirts. Those would be fire if we can get some Beat Block shirts out there. But yeah, the whole platform team. So come out, say what's up, give us hugs. If you got the vid, keep your stink ass at home.
Please.
Or
the common cold.
Or just the common cold. Yeah. If you got diarrhea, seriously, just, you know what I mean?
Do not show up.
Don't mess up the place, y'all. Don't mess up the place.
Yeah, the restrooms are dope, so you don't want to mess them up.
Hey, do you think next week I could do a whole show without cussing?
No.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll give you a dinger. And you can just ding me every week next week, and I'll give you 10 push-ups.
Oh, okay.
Because your boy's in shape, bro.
Yeah.
Your boy's in shape, bro.
I'm working on my shape.
I'm not playing this year, y'all.
My brain shape.
We got a tour to go on. There's a bunch of... Oh, man, I'm letting stuff out the bag.
Yeah, man.
You know what?
It's
whatever. We'll see you guys every Sunday, 7 p.m. right here. Platform Collection. Tune in. Make sure you tune in all the shows. Press the alerts, all the goodness. You know what? I kind of want to go out to let's go out to something. Let's play a video. Actually, it's appropriate that we just play the song that was just playing because it's Tumex. One of my favorite songs, Goo Goo Gaga. Let's just go out with something. But we'll see you guys here next Sunday, 7 p.m. I know I said we're dropping bonus episodes. We'll probably drop them this week. We got stuff in line. Don't worry. And make sure you check out me on YouTube as well, KILLcRey. I got a new series of my vlog dropping this week. Verb drops on Tuesday. We go behind the scenes at the Felipe Esparza podcast. We went to the Felipe Esparza podcast. Shout out to Felipe Esparza. Super dope. One of my favorite comedians. But we had the honor of accompanying Tumex there. And that's in the vlog. There's a bunch of cool stuff in the vlog. A bunch of stuff that I haven't been able to release, behind the scenes stuff. So that's dropping Tuesday, KILLcRey on YouTube. Follow OG Hip Hop Eddie on Instagram. Also, if you're a producer, send him beats. right?
Yes, send them beats to hiphop80@gmail.com.
Boom. There you go. KILLcRey on Instagram. And we'll see you guys next week, man. That was the internet. And I'm pretty sure we saw it, y'all.
I had some DMT and it told me to shut the fuck up. After 27 years of speaking in codes, repping that good life project blow, seeing how the weekend unfolds. I was told I was believing in clones, like the bots on the internet, leading you to a webcam of a different person. I don't even know who I am. Am I a photographer, or the better food that I eat, or a lonely human that's unable to meet another soul? If it isn't through the predetermined filters and the kind of lighting that could wilter 100-year-old oak, the wrong joke, labeled as an insensitive afterthought. In my 20s and 30s, I was always afterthoughts. Now I'm looking for what manifests itself afterthoughts. More than just all of the visualizations. I'm trying to collect on my residual of patience. Being a hospital patient, I lost one of the legs to land my spaceship. So here I am, afraid to ever touch down. Distracted by social media and sports, watching touchdowns. Watching ignorant rappers by bust downs. Quick walking the lip syncing, I guess. This is us now. Oral traditional language spoken in rhythm. And an educational form is giving way to a system that even if it's mild, is the product of speaking to an infant as a child. The only thing you remember is Goo Goo Gaga. Goo Goo Gaga, Lady Gaga. I'm the difference between being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone magnets stuck to your head. Goo Goo Gaga, Goo Goo Lady Gaga. I'm the difference between you being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone maggots straight stuck to your head. I don't have the genetic makeup to keep it simple, and I know about the agenda to keep my signal scrambled. So thus, other than appealing to intellects of the like, I understand that my music isn't here to like. It's not like riding a bike, it's like a one-legged man climbing Mount Everest on a hike. And even more dangerous than that, it's like the freedom to do whatever you want instead of what's trendy at the time. My poetry has no time to care if you have the time. It's just a way to commit you to working for others. Have a solid thought with no approval from brothers on other men in the room, leaves no room for acceptance. That's why my death will be an epic antiseptic on the topic. The universe like a care is almost complete. If you take anything from this selfish act of aggression, it's to take my frivolous spirits as the birth of your progression. Goo Goo Gaga, Google Lady Gaga. I'm the difference between being well-read and you wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone magnets stuck to your head. Goo Goo Gaga, Google Lady Gaga. I'm the difference between you being well-read and wearing that red MAGA hat on your head. Being fed maggots and cell phone magnets stuck to your head. Goo Goo Gaga Gaga, Goo Goo Gaga. Yeah. The chorus terrible. Goo Goo Gaga, Google Lady Gaga. Goo Goo Gaga, Google Lady Gaga.